Okay, Aquarius. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm going to start off with my Chinese fortune cookie oracle here. Okay, for Aquarius. Care required. Okay. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Okay. Let's see if we can find out what that's about. Alright, so for Aquarius, for this upcoming week. And every sign has a power color, and yours is blue. Okay, so there are air signs, water signs, fire signs here, and earth. There's not really a sign that stands out to me. So you guys have 2 6s here. And the number 6 is about hearts and healing, and also cooperation. Alright, so you guys start off here with a Knave of Pentacles here. So this is good news about your career or money. Might be promotions or scholarships. Some of you could be a student pursuing a new course of study, but looks like it might be some hands-on training for some. But it does show being reliable and dependable. Next up here is the Knight of Swords. So this card is, okay, so the meaning of the card is like events that move with great speed, or sudden or unexpected changes. And it does show being driven and focused, but it does say don't let your strong will cloud your judgment. So maybe things moving fast, but just, you know, don't let strong will cloud judgment, like it says. And over here saying care required, you know. But this, in the position it's in a position that looks like it's an issue. So maybe it's an issue, maybe things are moving fast for you, and it's a bit of an issue. It could be. Could also be that you want to be more focused and you want to be more driven. Maybe it's an issue, but it is something moving fast. All right, next up here, the 8 of Cups. So with this card, this is showing moving on. It says to walk away from something that's causing disappointment. For others of you, this could be seeking meaning. You know, maybe leaving home, going on a spiritual quest, traveling. But yeah, seeking some meaning. But it does show that it's a perfect time to start a new phase in life. It does show too you have the strength to take on new challenges. Next up here is the Hanged Man. And this is either wanting or needing some rest. Might be a temporary pause. Maybe things are at a standstill. But the card is a card of patience and the value of right timing. And it does say maybe look at things differently. Like look at things from a different point of view. But stop and look at something differently. Stop, look, take a rest, take a pause. Try to see things differently. All right. Next up here is a Queen of Chalices. So this, it does show that you have emotional intelligence and that you're sensitive to the needs of others. Some of you have deep psychic insights, looks like. The card says to trust your intuition. And I believe I've said this to you a few times about you guys having the psychic abilities, which I believe everyone does. Just people have to tune into them more, I think. But it does show that life has maybe had to make you prioritize things. Like you've kind of like converted challenges to growing pains or something. But it shows that you're nurturing and an empath, however you want to say it. But yeah, all right, next up here is a Six of Wands. So that's a card of victory. It can be promotions for some of you. And it's being recognized by other people, you know, for your hard work. So that's great news. It shows that some of you might have a large following of supporters also. Either you have just supporters around you or it could be on social media. I don't know, but it could also be about having several propositions. All right, next up here is the Nine of Swords. So this shows some of you might be having some sleepless nights because it shows anxiety and stress. And some of you might be expecting the worst. But this says to refocus your thoughts. Try to find a way to let go because some of you might be having enough anxiety and stress to cause some type of health, like some illness. So just try to find a way to refocus your thoughts. And also, you know, like I said, try to look at things differently or from a different point of view. All right, next up here is the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this is a blast from the past. And for others of you, you know, coming back around. And for others of you, this can just be like, maybe you want to return to the good old days. And you want to make things more, have things be more simple. Or it's, you know, could also be, maybe you're thinking a lot about past things. Or even old dreams or old plans. Just thinking things about the past. So some of you, this could be something to do with children also. I don't know if it's a joy or if it's like an issue, but something to do for some of you with children. Next up here is the Empress. So the Empress is about abundance and prosperity, and it shows that you're on the right track. It shows progress. It's also a card of marriage and pregnancy for some of you. And I just mentioned kids, so maybe kids are on your mind, but but marriage and pregnancy, it does show up here for some of you. And it also shows that you guys are, whatever you're doing is making you a little more attractive right now. I don't know if it's how you're carrying yourself or what, but, and also for the ones that are like, oh no, I'm not going to be pregnant. Well, this can also be the birth of a new idea for some of you. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards here. All right. So these are the cards that came out. And to me, this means that there's still more to find out about that guy. That's just what it translates to me when I look at it. There's more to be known, more to find out about the man. Or this could be a man that has secrets. A man that kind of like you have to not unlock his secrets, but kind of like, yeah, a man with secrets, a man with, could also be a knowledgeable man. But to me, it comes out that a little bit more about that, some secrets around a man. All right, you guys. There should be another video popping up. You might want to check that out. Hopefully it pops up on the screen there. All right, guys, and thanks a lot for watching. All right.